there, Star Wars fans. Bobby Robertson here with RebelScum.com, and I'm here with my good friend Evan with EFX once again at San Diego Comic-Con 2024 this time. Now, you guys had some really cool new stuff that y'all recently revealed at your panel. Tell us a little bit about some of that really stuff, and what was the piece that you revealed at SDCC that you were most excited about?
All right, so I'll tell you about the 5 items first, and then I'll tell you the one I'm the most excited about, although they are kind of all like my children at this point since we've spent so much time on them. The first one that we revealed is the Empire Strikes Back crew gift mini snowspeeder, which I know you guys were taking a look at a little bit earlier.
It's so cool. I love all the little details. It reminds me of that big Master Replica one from back in the day, but it's at a much more manageable scale.
Yeah, it's a much more manageable scale. It's something, it's a good desk item. You know, you're not going to have to build a specific stand for it. And it's the snowspeeder, and we cast it from one of the people at ILM that got it as a crew gift. So it's 100% authentic. Every ridge that's on ours was on the original crew gift that was given to everyone that worked on Empire.
That's amazing.
So we also have the Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Phantom Menace Legend Edition lightsaber that we announced here. We scanned an original that is at the archive. Again, every nook and cranny that you will see on ours, every perfection and every imperfection is absolutely identical to what is in the archive. And what's going to make this one a Legend Edition is, in addition to the materials being exactly the same as the one on screen, all of the weathering will be exactly identical to what you saw on screen and what's in the archive.
That's amazing.
Yep.
And we also got to take a good look at that here in the booth, guys. I'm sure there was a cool little cutaway real quick where you saw the footage of that lightsaber and of course of the snowspeeder we talked about. So there was also 3 other really awesome things.
Yeah.
So
well, we have
those too.
we have the ATST that you saw. This is a different version than we've shown in the past. Mm-hmm. This is the version that we're going to do. It's based on a 3D scan of the Jedi model that is at the archive. Again, every nook, every cranny, every color is going to be perfectly matched to what's in the archive. We're displaying it here on a unique base. It's actually a wooden base, which is identical to the base that it's on at the archive. We're still deciding. We're probably going to offer that as an option for the base for the ATST. I know that some fans are going to really like that base. Others want more conformity with some of our others. So we'll probably offer 2 options as far as the base goes.
And what scale is the ATST in? It's not in scale with the snowspeeder.
It's not in.
It's a little bit bigger.
So it's around 17 or 18 inches. It's interesting how you measure it based on stretched or folded up a little bit. But it's around 18 inches. It's 1-to-1 scale. They had a few scales of the ATST on screen, but ours is the smaller version of that. The other one's over 3 feet tall.
Now, in the past, other produced ATSTs of statuesque quality, shall we say, sometimes also have some moving parts and features. Does this model of ATST also have some of those features?
It will naturally have some points of articulation. The purpose of it is to be a static model, mm-hmm. For the person that owns it, not to be necessarily playing around with it. That being said, there will be some natural movement in it because, again, it is a replica of what's in the archive, what was used on screen, and as a natural consequence of that, there will be some articulation.
Beautiful. And you had 2 more really awesome pieces you revealed.
Yeah, so I can tell that you were at the Lucasfilm high-end collectibles panel that we were on Friday. We had a lot of fun doing that, and in addition to 3 of the new items that we have here at the booth, we announced 2 other ones that we're working on there. The first is the TIE Interceptor. Again, it's going to be a 1-to-1 studio scale model. What we showed was almost like a teaser. It was one of the scans that we took of the TIE Interceptor at the Lucasfilm archive. That's going to be out sometime towards the middle of next year. And again, the paint will match 100%. Every nook and cranny that was on it on screen, that's at the archive will be on that as well.
Beautiful. And I know my buddy Oren is gonna absolutely, him especially, go nuts over that TIE Interceptor. because that is his favorite starfighter. One of his favorite characters of all time is Baron Sunterfell from Legends, and you know, if y'all want to do another version of it down the road, do the blood stripe on the side for the Elite, for the 181st, or even do the Royal Red. Oh, that would be killer. All right, and there was one more really exciting announcement from that panel, and
it's the Darth Vader reveal helmet. It's going to be 3 or 4 pieces, depending on how you count the neck collar. It will be out also sometime towards the middle of next year. Again, we went into the archive, we scanned the original, we took the measurements, we matched the paint, so it's going to be exactly as you saw it, you know, in that iconic scene.
I love all of these beautiful Imperial replicas that y'all have been doing so recently. I mean, all of the replicas y'all do is truly amazing, but just seeing the Imperial War Machine come to life with some of your models is just so beautiful to me. And also, I love a good Vader helmet. I love a good Vader helmet.
Who doesn't?
And I got a little sneak peek look at it. Sorry, we can't show you guys, but you're in for a treat. You are in for a treat. Well, Evan, thank you so much for your time today, and thank you so much for the wonderful things you brought out today. Guys, there's also lots of other really cool things that we got some footage of recently. As you go through, make sure you go to EFX and put in that pre-order for that stuff they just announced, but also put in that order for that new prop replica that you might not realize they made. Maybe you've been looking for that really great The Armorer helmet that you want to go get signed by Emily Swallow at a con someday. Or maybe you're a huge Biker Scout fan and you got to get that helmet and blaster combo, which is such a beautiful display. One of my good friends and partners, Kentucky, he is obsessed with Biker Scouts, and that's a display I know he himself would love to have in his collection because he collects helmets and other props too. So really, really cool. Guys, if you haven't yet, check out EFX. They're amazing.
Thank you so much for having me, and you know, thank you for everyone on rebelscum.com that watched this.
We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time, and may the Force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum.